Alrighty. Let's get going. Let's see, where were we at last time? I think we had just gotten... I don't actually remember. We'll have to look at the map. I think we had just gotten both of our new defense stations built to the point where I could safely pull the fleet out. Hello, Ash. Trying to decide how things have been left last time. Or trying to remember, I should say. Anyway. Anyway. I believe that the fleet had just been pulled back to friendly territory. So we could probably deploy it down to help the Baronid. Oh. And I do believe the plan is to start cranking out rattlesnakes and selling them. Because money must be made. We need hundreds of millions of dollars. Or credits, I guess. In order to buy the blueprints we need. I think we're not actually that far off from being able to buy the XL shipyard blueprints. Obviously, we would need a whole bunch of other stuff to actually make them worthwhile. Yeah. Yeah, okay, all the destroyers are here. I don't think the carbon broadhead was here yet. No, carbon broadhead's still on the way. Okay. Let's see. We have 139 million. So we need about 100 more million before we can afford the XL shipyard. How are we doing on resources? Energy cells is maxed out again. Weapon components are low. All parts and electronics are both in the green. That reminds me. How are we coming on the money printer? Electronics and hull parts are needed. Okay, so we just need to get the freighters moving, I guess. Oh. I'm still tired from last night. I stayed up way too late. Oh. Is it you? No? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Somebody from the Vigor Syndicate got kablooied. Yeah. You. Oh. What's your load? Okay, he is fully loaded with drones still. We'll have him fly over here and park so he's a little bit out of the way if a K or something comes through. Yeah, how are the Paranid doing? Defense platform. I should probably just go ahead and pack everything up and go down here and blow that away. We don't need the carbon broadhead for this. Well, speaking of which, there's the carbon broadhead. But we will send all the destroyers. Alright, you guys just go say no to Xenon. Alright. In the meantime, what is this guy doing? Why is he trying to trade weapon components when... Look, there's plenty of other things you can trade for. Oh, whatever. Why are they all stuck trying to trade weapon components? These guys should be realizing that they can trade other resources with the build storage over here.
We're taking hits.
Who? Where? Here. Well, that's nice.
Barbarossa.
Let's go shoot up a Barbarossa, I guess. He shot one of my freighters.
Awaiting orders.
So I'm gonna go shoot him. Not that I expect it to actually do much damage, mind you, but yeah, you never know. You can at least pick some of his turrets off or something. Don't want any of the shield generators. Or the engines, to be honest. There you go, large plasma turret. Yeah, shoot me, don't shoot the freighter. I can dodge. And also I'm fully capable of shooting back.
We were hit.
That took a big chunk out of my shields. He's almost lost that turret already. Get over to the other side. We need to recover our shields. Try to do a run like this, it won't be pretty. Thankfully, these shields recover fairly quickly. Alright. So much for that turret. There we go. Select another one. We're a little bit off axis. Get down below it a little bit better.
You're really going to get it now.
That was a bad idea. On the plus side, hey, we didn't even lose our shields. I'm actually slightly surprised that we are doing real damage to a Barbarossa's turrets in a single fighter. Okay, we need to recover some. We have to do a pass just to select another turret. Well, actually.
Shuyako.
Oops.
Sentinel. Barbarossa.
The medium pulse turret. I don't want anything medium. They're large. Good deal.
You're really going to get it now.
Most of his shields on that turret were gone. Can we see red? Yes, we can. done went kablooey. Does he have any more L turrets on him? No, he just has medium turrets. Wow, wow, wow. You, buddy, are being defanged because you made the mistake of attacking one of my freighters.
You're really going to get it now.
Okay. That's the side turret over here. I hope you're fleeing because oh, you've got a medium up again. Or large, I mean. We could actually blow this thing up. Their turrets are almost gone. Their shields are severely damaged.
You're really going to get it now.
Oops. Well, I seem to remember these having tougher turrets when I was trying to go after them with the Dragon Raider.
Thanks for your help.
There's no way that the shields on this are that much stronger than Dragon Raider's shields. Okay. You guys can just lose your shield generator too, why don't you? Yeah. I would suggest that you flee my space as fast as you can. Just saying. We're gonna give them a chance to run. I don't have anything here to capture it anyway. Their guns are all gone. They can't damage my freighters anymore. Anyway. Let's see. Has anybody started doing deliveries? No. It's not that we have a shortage of these resources. It's that none of the traders that are assigned to the scrappy station appear to want to haul them. It's like, what the heck? What do you mean there's no trades found? There are definitely trades found. There's just not trades for weapon components. Are they just going to refuse to sell anything available until they have some weapon components? How many? We only have 3 traders assigned, and they're all big ones. I thought we had a bunch of little traders assigned. Green Acres does. Clearly we need to buy some more Vulture Sentinels. It might be time to go have a talk with the Min. Is there a Min representative somewhere? Wonder if it tells me where their faction representative is here. No, it does not. That's unfortunate. Because I'd like to buy one of their blueprints. It has a marker showing that it belongs to, that there's somebody there. But I don't know if that person is a faction representative or not. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything useful. Well, I don't know where the Ministry of Finance faction representative is. I guess, I'm assuming they have a faction representative. Which could very well be false. That's Paranid. That's Talati. Ah, there we go. There he is. Alright, let's go see how much it'll cost to buy a Vulture Vanguard blueprint. Then we can start cranking out our own medium freighters. That should save us a little bit of money. Okay, how far do we have to go for this? Couple of jumps. Oh, and there's our friend autosave. As soon as the autosave finishes, I should check to see how our
Entering system.
destroyers are doing.
Witness.
Okay, they appear to be on site and shooting.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
And right up here is where we need to go.
Autopilot disengaged. Talati equipment dock.
I have to say, this is a rather strange design. Kind of cool, but strange. Just fly right on in and dock. I don't really like the I used to think it was okay feature, but I have come to dislike the speed limits inside docks.
Welcome.
Because those speed limits, I don't know, I'd rather just slow down myself. Representative's Office, Ministry of Finance. How much are they going to charge us for this ship blueprint?
Greetings.
Like buy a blueprint, ships, medium, Vulture Sentinel, 3 million. Okay, that's pretty cheap.
Goodbye.
Now we should probably, well, we don't really need large freighters at the moment. We just need mediums. Okay. Dang it, there we go. Okay. Get out of my seat, please. Let's buy ourselves, or build ourselves, I should say. Size M. Now, the question is, what all things are we missing? We can put Mark III combat engines on. Mark III combat thrusters. And shields. Turrets. We'll put flax on. Because, let's face it, the beam turrets are just kind of a disappointment. Maxed out software. Okay, it looks like we will have enough stuff to just buy captain, 10 service crew. Alright. I probably should buy a different kind of engine from the Argon. Get like travel engines or something, but for now we'll just equip them with combat engines because I'm too lazy to go do that. Travel speed's really low. Actually, screw it. We will go talk to the Argon representative about better different engines. Do I still have a teleport anchor there? Yes, I do. Okay. Before we go teleporting,
Hello.
before I go teleporting, I'm going to order this ship. Fly back and dock at the scrappy station.
Can I help?
Proceed with your orders. Look, we have a telepathic pilot. They had their arms crossed and were controlling the ship. Anyway. Teleport to our anchor in Argon space.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Alrighty, we need to go talk to the representative. I do believe the nearest teleporter is up here somewhere. Not sure what dock this is. Anyway. Let's go talk to the representative. We need a medium engine. Specifically, we need the medium travel engines. Mark III, of course.
It's an honor to see you here.
Okay, we need equipment. Engines. Argon medium travel engine Mark III. It's going to be another 3 million.
Good luck out there.
Alright, now. How much difference is that going to make? Oops. Wrong button. We want build ship. Size M. Vulture Sentinel. High preset. Travel Mark III's on it. Well, that gives us about 400 more travel speed, which is actually not inconsiderable. And for just a tiny decrease in combat speed. Not that you really need combat speed in these things, mind you. They did all make me put flax on. Upgrade to maxed software, because that's free. Crew, we don't want any Marines on board. 10 service crew. Okay, we'll save this as number 2 preset. Because once again, number 2s are the ones that we can build on our own with just scrap. Do you believe that is everything we needed? Let's go ahead and buy 2 of them for now. We can just crank more out whenever we need them, so it's not like we should just buy a huge amount of them. They only take a minute and a half to make. Something like that anyway. Yeah. It's like a minute and 40 or something. Okay, we will assign both of these, I guess, to trade for the scrappy station. Maybe I'll just assign one of them to trade for the build storage of the... trade for the build storages. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable idea. That way I guarantee it'll work, instead of just probably work. We'll assign one to trade for the scrappy station and one to trade for the build storage of the money printer. Speaking of which, I haven't harvested the money from these stations in a long time. How much are they making? 8 million? We'll let you keep them. And how much does Scrappy Station have on hand? 37 million? Well, you don't need any of that. Here we go. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I'm not actually sure how I'd pronounce that. If you want to provide a pronunciation guide in chat, that would be helpful. Let's see. Ships ready yet? Yes, they are. Okay, you. Trade for Commander's build storage. Group Gamma. And you. Trade for Commander. Group Alpha. Now, this station isn't going to last much longer. Looks like the destroyers are doing a good job of it. Not sure how much that'll actually slow anything down on the... Oh wow, this thing took a lot of damage from somewhere.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't do much damage to the hull, so it must have ran into somebody else who didn't like it. Serves them right. Okay, let's see. How are we doing on resources? No change. I figured that we would at least get a notifier that one of those new freighters will be bringing some stuff in. We don't actually want to teleport back to that ship because just here's a teleport anchor. There we go. There's no remove orders. Easy way to solve that one. Okay, teleport 2. We should probably go check on our destroyers. Other than just looking at them on the map. Actually stop in and watch them blow the station up or something. That and I ought to do some exploring. I don't want to do too much exploring down there.
Entering system. Patikva's choice.
You're out of my seat.
Hello.
Alright, let's see. From here, what do we need to do next? The sharpened implement is done building. It does not have any of the drones that I've ordered. But that might be because there is no manager assigned. I'm not sure what all managers are required to do. I should probably just go ahead and assign a manager. Oh. Looks like the split are actually building stuff in the system finally. I'm a bit unhappy about the Talati taking this system over, but oh well. Bob can definitely come home. We don't need him here anymore. We'll park him there. Where is Aft's Folly? Here it is. Not doing anything? Exactly. Alright. We'll order the Aft's Folly to go park over here as well. That way I can always just glance at the map and see who's available. There's Ness that's having a bad day. That Barbarossa better hope I can get out of here without running into anything. Where's it going? Could be headed to this high-tech factory, but let's be honest, it's not going to make it. Wrong button.
Docking granted.
Oops, I was already on docked. Okay.
Successfully docked.
All right.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Let's get out of here. There's the Barbarossa. Yeah, we'll leave it go. Let's go check on our destroyers. They are in Holy Vision, I think it is. Yeah, so there's like a few jumps away. I think it's on the highway the whole way. Yeah, it is. So we'll go get on the highway and just let it go until we see green on the horizon. Something like it anyway. Which one of these is outbound? Bar one is outbound. There we go.
Entering system.
Okay, Argon Prime. And then next is... can't remember.
Entering system. Second contact.
Ah, yes. Second contact. And after this is a pyramid system, I think.
Entering system. True sight.
Yep. And then it's either the next one or the one after that is the one we want.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
Yep, here we are. And all the excitement is happening right over here. Yeah, it looks almost dead.
Xenon defense platform.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, that was the Aft's Folly. Alright. There's definitely plasma shots flying in every direction. Oh, look, there's a build storage. Let's go take care of that right now. Fine reason to come down here. Nobody is allowed to have build storages except me.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, I do believe that is mostly cleared out. There, now it's completely cleared out. No build storage is allowed. No, 15% hull remaining on the station. Yeah, they just have this one segment left. Look at the pitiful little guns on it. Shoot at me. I am too powerful for their guns. Well, maybe too fast, but probably not too powerful. Anyway, this will last only a few more seconds. Oh, hey, how dare you? You have earned yourself an early exit from this station. There we go. I do believe that is on the top side. Shoot at me, will you?
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Looks like we have some large turrets here. Second contact flashpoint is being annoying again. Station has gone kablooey. Second contact flashpoint is here. Oh, we have a K.
Awaiting
How
orders.
exciting. Alright. Let's go dock aboard the wheelbarrow, I think.
Sin.
Yeah, there's the. Yeah, screw it. We'll take the dragon. I clicked on it first. We'll take the dragon. Hello, Prospero. The Empire's doing pretty well. I had planned to make a bunch of money by selling ships today, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Instead, I seem to be doing other maintenance tasks.
Docking granted. Morea.
Alright. Today is going to be a shorter stream than normal. Largely because I stayed up way too late last night playing Hydroneer. Which, by the way, is a very fun game, and I quite enjoyed it. I'll probably use that as morning streams on weekends until I'm tired of it.
Hello.
Which, considering the amount of content available, probably won't take that long. Oh, let's see. We need to go to second contact. There's a K. It looks like it's being swarmed. It appears to be taking some light damage. There's a chance we'll get there before it goes kablooey, but
Autopilot engaged.
let's order the rest of the destroyers to go home for now. Okay, you guys have all served your purpose here. Actually, no, you have not served your purpose here. One of you will take out that defense platform, please.
Autopilot disengaged.
Holding back the Xenon is a huge task. Apparently, because the Paranoids certainly aren't doing a good job of it. We're going to pitch up pretty far. And then when we pass the highway, we'll pitch back down. Yeah, I'm not overly impressed with their defenses at the moment. So I guess we're just going to leave some destroyers down here for now. I probably should build a pointy stick class right in here. These highways might make it difficult, though. And also, why should I have to build defense stations down this way? Okay, we can definitely point down now. Yeah, that worked out really well. And let's get lined up on this gate. Anyway, let's see. What day is it tomorrow anyway? It's Thursday, isn't it? So tomorrow I'll probably be playing some Divinity. Because we're not quite done with that yet. We have gained the ability to fly around as a dragon, but we have not actually engaged in said activity more than a tiny little bit. And let's be perfectly honest, the only reason to ever play that game is so that you can fly around as a dragon. And yeah, Friday would be more X4, of course.
Jump gate. True sight.
Awaiting orders.
But I think Saturday morning would be a pretty good opportunity to try out a little more Hydroneer. That was really fun. I quite enjoyed it. And I've got plans for stuff I want to do. Busy running around in circles in the back of my brain. But for now, I should try to replace those Hydroneer
Entering
plans running around the back of my
True
brain
sight.
with some proper X plans. Except, to be perfectly honest at this point, I know exactly what I need to do. It's just a matter of making enough money to do it. Have they destroyed that K? Yes, they have. Okay. I guess that's acceptable. We'll take the dragon and the judgment. And yeah, just the dragon and the judgment. We'll go home. We'll leave the other 3 down there. And we'll fly the dragon home back manually. Because why not? Hate being busy, just want to sit down and watch the empire grow. Yeah, well. Can let it run in the background, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. While you may want to just sit down and watch the empire grow, I want to just sit down and grow the empire.
Entering system. Second contact.
Unfortunately, I need to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, because I most definitely did not do that last night. And that was a definite mistake. Anyway.
Jump gate.
Yeah.
Argon Prime.
From here, we need to make several hundred more million. And start buying the stuff we need to produce XL ships.
Orders.
And then we need to buy the blueprints to make the
Entering system.
oh,
Argon
whatever it's
Prime.
called again, the Asgard, and the guns for the Asgard, both of which are very expensive. Which reminds me, I should check on the money printer. Are you guys finally getting resources in? Yes, you are. Okay, good. We need to get this weapon component production going, basically. Without that running, we're going to be severely limited on how many rattlesnakes we can make, and the rattlesnakes are going to be our big money maker for a while. Because each of them sells for about 20-some million. Well, we could crank out a whole load of Moreas and sell them. They don't sell for quite as much. Well, I shouldn't say quite as much. They don't sell for anywhere near as much. I'm not sure what the actual efficiency would work out to, though. I'd have to enter everything into some kind of spreadsheet or something, figure out what of my current production is would be the most efficient. Because I wonder if just cranking out huge numbers of Moreas is more efficient than making smaller numbers of rattlesnakes, or the other way
Entering
around.
system. Atikva's choice.
Or for that matter, making vulture freighters might be the most efficient thing to do.
Raptor.
Okay, we want to park over here beside the carbon broadhead. Somewhere. And we can take our fighter out and buzz around some more. Try to find somebody who needs our or needs to be shot a little bit. I wish there was a way to see stats for ships and stations. Like how much or how many enemies a station is blown up or whatever. Because that would be really useful information to know. Not useful, but interesting, I should say. You can find out which of your defense station is getting attacked the most and things like that. Man, I'm tired. Anyway. Yeah, we'll park this over by the carbon broadhead. And then the next thing to do... I don't really want to build defensive stations for the Pyramid. Or anybody else in that area for that matter. Although it looks like they're going to need them, I just don't think I'm going to do it. They can't defend themselves, too bad. Get that shipyard producing ships like crazy so you can flood the universe. I don't really need the ships at the moment. I need the money. Let's double check. I did remove all your orders, yes? Yeah, okay, I did. Alright, let's go get aboard our fighter. I really like the lines of the Morea. It takes the somewhat ugly looking...
Morea.
Okay, who killed a free family ship? Can you sell ships, like produce them and sell them? Yep, that is exactly how I've been making my money. Who are you guys shooting at?
Hive guard.
Oh, hello. You, sir, are going to go kaboom. These guys and their annoying little zappy lasers. They're fairly squishy, but anyway, that's exactly how I plan to make my money, is selling ships. Specifically, I plan to sell rattlesnakes, namely split destroyers. But there's a few roadblocks on my way at the moment, including the fact that I need some amount of weapon components, and I don't currently produce those yet. Let's see, how many... Yeah, we are rather short on weapon components at the moment. They also use some amount of advanced electronics, but we do sell those, so I'm not too worried. We're getting a decent amount of electronics and hull parts in stock. I should probably just order a bunch of Moreas,
Thank you.
because we do sell those as well. Build. Size S, Morea, number 2 loadout. Add to shopping list. We'll go ahead and buy 50 of them. There, that'll take a couple minutes. Anyway, we can sell the Moreas for about 1.5 million each. And they're just the basic mass-produced version. They're not the good ones like what I'm flying. I'm not sure why. The highway icons change randomly. Sometimes they show actual highway icons, sometimes they show various ship icons. A little weird.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, the judgment is here. Yeah, the Xeon in the areas I'm most concerned about are pretty contained. Oh, we missed it. We should probably just stop flying around. Night, Ash. Alrighty. What should I get going on doing? There's not really a whole lot I need to do just besides make money. And unfortunately, the make money bit is sort of slow. Once we get... let's see. Oh, there's another K. Where are these Ks coming from? Oh, they have to be coming through this gate. You know what? Let's go explore through that gate. I have no idea where that gate goes. So let's go check it out.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, anyway. Apparently there's a gate right here that I know of and have never explored through. That almost has to be where they're coming from because... yeah, all this mess. Yeah, it shouldn't be hard at all to...
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I'm kind of wondering if I should plug this gate with a defense platform. Because I do have mining operations in Second Contact Flashpoint that these Ks minorly annoy.
Entering system. Second contact.
They don't really create any problem, they're just kind of a minor annoyance. So yeah. Kind of wondering if I should plug that gate. Then again,
Autopilot disengaged.
if I plug this gate instead,
K.
that'll more directly... what do I call it? No, the Xeon don't have the ability to use anomalies. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure only the player that can do that. Anyway. Let's just go shoot the Xenon ship a little bit for the fun of it.
Hokkaido. Mineral.
Ah. Oops. That was a mistake. I meant to aim just underneath it and aimed a little bit too high while I was trying to select the turret. But anyway, let's clear some of the turrets off this guy. He doesn't need them. I'll drop down a little bit in speed so we have more time inside of our gun range. It seriously went down that quickly?
K.
Okay, large graviton. Which side of the ship was it on? Ah, right there. Good. It's getting its butt kicked by some bigger ships. Oops. I need to become a bit more skilled at pulling up. There we go. Because if I mistime my pull up, we run into the side of the ship. And that is bad. Okay, over to this side. Drop our speed a bit so that once again we are more time in engagement area. Boom, boom. Shields are basically gone. That was a much better pass than the last one. Okay, I'm not sure how he missed me that time, but he did somehow.
Explosion imminent.
Oh, he just blew up. I would like to believe I helped a little tiny bit. Reality is, of course, that I helped basically not at all, but anyway, it was fun. Through the gate. The only problem with
Entering
flying a
system.
fighter
The void.
is that you are but one gnat in a cloud when it comes to attacking larger ships. But fighters are kind of fun, so. Capital ships, it's all about positioning and getting your big guns onto their unprotected sides and burning them down as quickly as you can before they can turn around and start shooting at you. Fighters are much more zippy and...
Entering system.
Alrighty.
Frontier edge.
Okay, this is still owned by the Antigone, apparently. Owner, Antigone Republic, contested. Are there any other gates in here? Just the one opposite us? There's a K. There's a Xenon station. That would probably be accounting for the contested part of that. Do have the fleet following you to provide backup when needed? Yeah, but they're so slow. If I run into something that needs to go away, I can
Entering
just
system.
summon the
Atcha's
fleet.
misfortune.
Okay, there's another K. Station up there, station over here. 2 stations over here. Are there any? Okay, there's another station. I'm not seeing any other gates. So I'm guessing this is probably a dead end. But very obvious. Oh, wait, nope. There's a superhighway. Okay, that's probably the input. Oh, this probably connects into this whole mess. No. This might be something worth crushing. If this is a Xenon stronghold in here, if we crushed that, then that would make this one stronger and this one stronger, probably.
Entering Atcha's misfortune. 3.
There's 2 gates over there. We'll go swing by this shipyard so that's marked on our map for later. Okay. Any other gates? I don't see any, just these two. Alright. Is this one of those weird stabilizer stations? Or whatever they were called again. Not stabilizers, I don't remember what they're called. Swing past and look at it. Doesn't look like it.
Asteroid.
Strange.
Asteroid. Asteroid.
What are you? Okay. It's a very glowy asteroid. It doesn't appear to have any valuables on it. Shooting the crystals doesn't seem to do anything. There's a shootable crystal, which we'll pass up because I need to get out of here.
Unknown object.
That looks like a... Okay, that looks like a shutdown gate. We'll swing past it just in case. Can't say you've seen any asteroids like that. Well, neither had I until just now. Yeah, this gate's not inoperable. Nothing to see here. On the other hand, this gate definitely goes somewhere.
Jumping. Faulty logic.
And that somewhere is faulty logic, alright. There's another K. See ya, K.
Entering system. Faulty logic.
Alright. I see how this goes. Now, are there any other gates in this system? Do a quick horizon scan. I see a bunch of stations. There's a superhighway somewhere, but I don't see it. Which is interesting. Because if I don't see the superhighway, there could be other things hiding. You head to this sector at least once every playthrough. This is, I believe, where my very first playthrough died. The one that only lasted like 30 minutes or something. Alright, we'll select this.
Superhighway. Faulty logic. 1.
Oh, there it is. You can just kind of barely see it now that you know it's there. There's a K. You see the red glows off the distance, think trapped to lure people here? Maybe, but nothing bad happened, so. I even shot it from close range, which is definitely asking for something bad to happen. Why do I have guidance to some... Oh, I see. That's strange. I thought I turned that off. I guess it didn't. There's another K. there is something worthwhile, you just won't say more. Yeah. I'm sure we will explore it in much greater detail in a later playthrough. I don't want to explore too much down in this area. I want to save it for later. Specifically, I want to save it for when we do a Pyramid run. Which is actually probably why I'm not going to actually come down and clear this area out.
Entering faulty logic. 1.
Okay. I hate superhighways because they always drop you out of travel drive. I'm guessing this is the exit. I don't see any other gates. There's a green flash up there, which I'm pretty sure indicates the location of a, what do I call it? A marker, which I probably placed. Well, there's an anomaly marker. I'm not sure if that's when I saw a flash or not. Anyway, let's get out of here. Pop will clear it sooner or later. I'm not so sure about that. Because they have been getting their asses kicked lately. For a long time, nothing was really happening here. And then they lost a... they used to have a wharf here. It's now gone. And then Xenon built a station here.
Holy vision.
Or right there, that I just recently removed. So I don't know. Pyramid don't really seem to be doing that good on the Xenon removing front at the moment. Well, let's have a quick look at... I'm pretty sure our Morea order is done. Yes, it is. Okay. We'll just go ahead and select all these and see who has a demand for them at the moment. 1.46. Okay, 1.33. 1.33. 1.57. 1.1. 1.29. I think the Paranet are going to be our buyers here. Yeah. Nobody else looks even slightly interested compared to them. 1.52. What were the Paranet? 1.51? No, 157. Okay. They're definitely still in the lead then. Yeah, it's Paranet. Alright. Sell ships. Ka-ching. 249. We might actually be able to go afford to buy an XL shipyard. I don't remember how much those are worth exactly. It was 240 to 270, somewhere thereabouts. In any case, we'll stop in at the Argonne representative and see what they want for one. Because it'd be pretty cool if we could buy one of those and get started constructing tonight. Despite the fact that it'll still be like 500 or 600 million before we can build our Asgard.
Entering system. True sight.
Yeah.
Entering system. Second contact.
I don't know if I'm actually going to get more carriers, and if I do, I'll just buy them off the split. rather than manufacture them myself. Because
Entering system. Argon Prime.
if you're only buying a couple of them, it's cheaper to buy them than it is to buy the blueprint and manufacture them. And I don't need many carriers. To be perfectly honest,
Sonra. Vanguard.
if it wasn't for the fact that I couldn't buy it, I would definitely have bought the Asgard already.
Mammoth. Sentinel.
Because, oops, I had already engaged travel drive. Because I only really need one Asgard for this playthrough.
Argon Shipyard.
You have the blueprints? Not yet. I'm just getting the shipyard first, and then we'll buy the blueprints after. Because blueprints, the instant I buy them, I can put the ship into production. Whereas with the shipyard, it has to be built first, and all that fun stuff.
Docking granted.
Where do they want me to dock? Oh, they want me to go way over to the other dock. I was right beside the dock. Why do you have to have me come over here? You have at least 7 carriers under your employ? Yeah, I think 1 or 2 is enough for my little empire, though.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Oh wait, there is a teleporter right down here. Okay, representative's office. I don't know if we can afford this yet. Let's find out.
Hello. It's an honor to see you here.
Blueprints, modules, build modules, XL ship fabrication, 247. No, we can't actually buy it.
Good luck out there.
Good deal. I now have very little money, but can you really have too many carriers? No. No, you can't. Of course not. However, there comes a point where the money you spent on the carrier blueprint could have been spent on an Asgard blueprint instead.
Morea.
Out of my seat, please. Alright, we need to get started on installing. First of all, you can go. And then we need the XL fab, which can't actually fit onto there. So that will need to go a little bit lower. Now the question is, can we actually put it lower? And the answer is probably not, actually. Yeah. What's in the way of it right now? Oh wait, we can stick it right here. Okay. We can have it floating in space, but I don't think we can actually attach it directly to this station. Yeah. Don't think it'll quite fit on. What's it even clipping with at the moment? Oh, okay, I see. It needs clear areas on both sides. And it's interfering with the takeoff zones. Oh, let's try something anyway. Let's remove that. We're probably going to have to... Okay, rotate you twice. Attach it on there. XL ship fab. Nope. What's blocking it? Oops. I think... our station's just a little bit too short. Let's go ahead and remove that. We will put the cross connector on there. It will confirm changes. We will hire the Bob to go do it. Yeah. And we're going to have to expand the size of this plot a little bit. If I remember correctly, it is the Y direction that is the vertical. So we'll buy one more K of plus Y. I think that'll make it work. Yeah, although in this case I really should have left this one alone. Remove. Go ahead and buy a vertical one. Stick that on. Needs to be rotated to match up with the rest. Confirm. We're just sticking things back to the way they were. Okay, you. Go ahead and attach. XL ship fab. Wait a second. Dang it, it's still not tall enough. Okay, that was the right direction to add on to, though. I guess we'll have to buy 2K of distance. Wow. Let me select the... There we go. Move that out there. Confirm changes. Close menu. Have to make that into 6. This will definitely work. No? What the heck? What are you clipping? Oh, it needs to go out a bit more. Yes, okay, I see. Remove that. We'll put a 2 on instead. We might not have had to buy that extra height. Oh, yeah, we probably did have to. Anyway, there we go. There we go. Now, as soon as this is done, which will take a little while, and will take a bunch of materials apparently, we will be able to start cranking out XL ships. Yeah. Anyway. Not sure why they have these absolutely giant clearance boxes on either end of a shipyard. Maybe it's just to make absolutely sure you don't make it impossible to get in and out. That pretty much has to be it. Otherwise, you could probably do something like stick it way over at the side of a station plot or something and then block it off way down the other side. Which would be weird, but I'm sure people would try it just because people are people. Anyway, I do believe that the station is probably in its final form at this point. Assuming we don't need, like, more crew size or something like that. Which actually we should check on. Optimal number of workers. We might actually need to add a little bit more crew size when that gets completed. We're a little short on hull parts. That'll clear up quickly. Scrap metal, about the same as it's been recently. Okay. Now it's just a matter of waiting for that to finish. Looks like a tasty target. Maybe, but nobody's ever going to get that far. And if they do, they can shoot at that all they like while the destroyers come in and give them a very, very bad day. Because you guarantee if somebody's shooting that thing up, I'm going to show up personally piloting the wheelbarrow and clean their clocks. Let's go down and get a closer look at this aqueduct. Apparently, this is a water station. Which is interesting in and of itself. I'm guessing it was for reaction mass or something, but that seems weird. For that to make sense, it would have to be absolutely prehistoric. Because certainly none of the races use any kind of reaction drives at this point. I can't imagine why else you would need to have large infrastructure for refilling starships with water.
The aqueduct.
Also, the description of this thing makes it sound like it's the only one of its kind, and there's more of them scattered all over the place. Anyway. I'm not sure why it makes sound when you get close to it. Weird. Anyway. How many more story missions do I have left? Of ones I'm going to do in this playthrough? Very few. Actually, I think there are some more. Let's see. We're doing this one. We're not doing this one. We are doing this one, so we probably should actually get started on some of these. Because we have not finished the Terran versus Argon story chain yet, and I do want to finish that. This one we're definitely not doing. This one we should do at some point. It's not a story mission, though. And then, of course, we're going to do a demonstration of power here. So yeah, I need to remember to get it cracking on this mission. Although I'm pretty sure I won't complete it to the Terran satisfaction. But I'm not going to start that right now because it is almost 10 o'clock and I'm not going to play much past that. 'Cause I'm tired. Do I have blueprint for the Asgard? No, I do not. And that's going to cost me a lot of money because not only do we need to buy the Asgard blueprint, which being a large capital ship, it is very not cheap. But we also need to buy blueprints for 2 different kinds of Terran main gun. We need to buy the blueprint for the Asgard main gun. And then we also need to buy the blueprint for just the generic Terran main gun. The one that you would use for a Sin or whatever. That's some very odd looking water, if I must say so myself. So yeah, it's probably going to be scarily close to 1 billion credits actually to buy all that. Let's see.
Jump gate, the Reach.
That's not the jump gate I want.
Jump gate.
That's an inactive one. I think this is the one I want. No, it's that one. Pretty sure. Let's go back home and see what's going on. Anyway.
Jump gate, Atikva's choice.
Yeah, it's the right one. Alright. So right now, really what we need to do
Entering system, Atikva's choice.
is we just kind of need to wait. We do have some story missions to do. At least a couple for the Terran and Argon storyline. But after that, it's just waiting to make enough money. We have some stuff building here on the money printer. That is part of that. Namely, the weapon component manufacturing is needed, can be needed. That should finish fairly soon, because we are actually finally getting the supplies available here for it.
Ship technology factory.
Yeah. This is the first one, I think, right here. I need to go check some settings on this station, actually. 'Cause I think I might not have set it up yet. Plasma conductors. Okay, I don't want to buy these. How do I have this stuff set up? I never actually did any. Oh yeah, I did turn buy up to off. Automatic buy up to 1. Automatic pricing. Minimum price. No, I just left automatic pricing on. Okay. Alright. So we won't actually start producing any until the plasma conductor production comes online. That's going to happen after both of the weapon component factories are built. A lot of red. We're out of silicon? Completely? I guess we are completely full on silicon wafers, so that's okay. And we do have more incoming, so it's not a big deal. We just kind of a big red warning. Scary at first glance. I don't know actually how much it's going to cost for the Asgard. I probably should talk to the Terran representative and figure it out exactly. But if I remember correctly, from the last time I looked, it was almost 300 for the Asgard blueprint. And then it was another 200 and something for the Asgard main gun blueprint. And then it was something somewhat similar to that for the just the generic main gun blueprint. So it's not 1 billion credits, but it is close-ish. Probably like 600 or 700 million, maybe a bit more. And no, you can't get a discount. So we just need to make the money. And the plan to make the money is to sell rattlesnakes. And each rattlesnake, we can make them fairly each one's worth 20 million approximately. That's a lot of rattlesnakes. So we'll just have to break it up in pieces a bit at a time over the... Well, it'll take several streams probably for each piece. One of the first pieces is, of course, the large shipyard that we're putting onto the Scrappy Station. Well, the XL shipyard. Which actually is being built right now. So the next piece we buy after this is probably going to be the Asgard blueprint itself. And then we'll be able to make Asgards that don't have any guns. So we won't do that. Unless... I wonder what the Terrans would pay us for an Asgard that doesn't have any guns. That would be interesting to try. Make an Asgard haul as soon as we can, and then see what the Terrans will pay us for it. And if the Terrans won't pay us anything for it, then oh well, we'll just have to equip it with guns later. And if they do pay us for it, then yay, more money. And then the next step will be to get the probably just buy the normal Terran main gun first. Because the Asgard mounts like 2 of those, I think. Which, like, why not buy the wonderful Asgard main gun, Milo? The reason is because I want that to be the last part we get for thematic reasons. Because it'll just be cooler to roll a complete Asgard off the lines instead of having an almost complete Asgard that's got its big main tooth but just kind of is missing in other areas. We just won't have a complete Asgard until we get that last part.
Docking granted.
I don't want to dock. Oops, wrong button.
Docking aborted.
But anyway. So, it'll take a while before we have an Asgard. And then once we have the Asgard, we'll print out a few more destroyers. And maybe buy another carrier. Make sure everybody's all geared up, and then we'll go out and steamroll everybody who pissed us off. And then it'll be time to move on to the next run. So, a week or two maybe. Maybe a bit more if it takes us longer than expected to make the money. But, to be perfectly honest, most of the time between now and then is going to be me desperately trying to figure out ways to kill time. Because there's plenty of things to do, but a lot of them are things I don't want to do on this run. I want to save them for the future. I don't want to, for example, try to completely wipe the Xenon out or anything like that. Which I'm pretty sure you can't do, by the way. I think... This isn't, I haven't seen it with my own 2 eyes or anything like that, but I have read that if you completely destroy a faction, they will respawn elsewhere if possible. So if there's any system anywhere that's not claimed by a faction, the newly destroyed faction will respawn there with some basic stuff. Basic set of stations, ships, and so on. Don't know if that's actually how that works or not, but I have been informed that is how it works. Which is kind of cool if so, because that definitely means that doing a run in which the Xenon own the entire galaxy, basically, is a viable thing to do. I really need to look into the custom game type and see just how much control you have over the galaxy's shape. They will respawn so long as they have a friendly faction they can hire a builder from. Ah, okay. So yeah, that would definitely make a Xenon Gone Completely Wild run an interesting thing to try. At some point in the future. Not for the next run. That one's already planned. And probably not for a couple runs after that. Because I want to do a run focusing on each race, sort of. But anyway. Do each race's main storyline in a run as that race, and maybe with some extra wrinkles. So we definitely have 3 more for the split. Talati, Paranid, Bonk. Anyway. How are things coming with our station building here? Do you have all the resources you need yet? No, he does not. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's probably because we bought all those Marias and depleted the hull parts. That was the wrong button. There we go. Same with the XL Bay. We depleted all the hull parts, now there are none. Yep. It won't take long to get back up to this, though. How many are we producing an hour? A lot. Anyway. Yeah. Well. It is 10 o'clock, which that is definitely earlier than I usually end. However, I went very late last night, and I'm now currently very tired. So I kind of need to go to bed at a reasonable time today. I didn't get up until, well, a non-reasonable time. So I think I'm probably going to just end it right here. Oh, tomorrow is Thursday. And therefore, I'm probably going to be playing Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. And we have finally reached the fun part of the game, where we can turn into a dragon and blast stuff with flames. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. But Friday will, of course, be more X4. So, yeah. I will see you guys hopefully on Thursday, and if not, then hopefully on Friday. But anyway, I need to go sleep. Let's see. Af is doing Minecraft, and Avi is offline, and Wasted's offline. So, you know what? Let's raid Af. He's playing some kind of excessively modded Minecraft. I don't know what he's doing. Let's go find out. Time to straighten up and stream more. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you all very much for coming. You're greatly appreciated. And, yeah. Go back tomorrow for more crazy shenanigans. But this time as a dragon, not in a dragon. Good night.